Why did my parents think stealing $15,000 from me was okay? When I turned 18, my grandpa left me 15 grand in his will. It was supposed to go into a college savings account that my parents managed until I graduated high school. I trusted them completely. Why wouldn't I? They'd been putting my birthday money and summer job cash in there for years. Senior year, I got accepted to State University. I was so excited to finally use that money for tuition. I called the bank to check my balance. $0. The account was completely empty. I thought it was a mistake. Maybe I called the wrong number or gave them the wrong account. So I drove to the bank and asked them to print out my statements. The teller handed me 6 months of withdrawals, all signed by my mom. 2,000 here, 3,000 there. The last withdrawal was just 2 weeks ago. My hands were shaking as I drove home. I walked into the kitchen where my parents were eating dinner like nothing happened. Mom, where's my college money? She didn't even look up from her plate. What money, honey? I showed her the bank statements. She glanced at them and shrugged. Oh, that money. We had to use it for the house. Had to use it? I stared at her. This was my inheritance, my college fund, money that legally belonged to me. We'll pay it back eventually, my dad said, still watching TV. Don't be so dramatic about it. That's when I noticed something. Our kitchen had been completely remodeled. New granite counters, fancy stainless steel appliances, one of those expensive islands with bar stools. You used my college money to redo the kitchen? My mom finally looked annoyed. Tyler, we're a family. Sometimes families share resources. You live here too, don't you? I walked through the house really looking at it for the first time in months. New carpet in the living room, fresh paint everywhere, a massive flat screen TV in the basement. They'd spent my entire inheritance on house improvements. $15,000 of renovations while telling me to apply for student loans. You can get financial aid, my mom said. Lots of kids do it. This house needed work and your grandpa would have wanted us to have a nice place to live. My grandpa specifically left that money for my education. He wrote it in his will. I had a copy upstairs. The worst part was how casual they were about it. Like stealing from your own kid was just normal family business. I called my uncle Derek, my grandpa's son. He was furious when I told him what happened. Your grandfather worked 60 years to save that money. He specifically wanted it to go toward your future, not their kitchen cabinets. Uncle Derek helped me hire a lawyer. Turns out what my parents did was totally illegal. The money was in a trust account with my name on it. They were only supposed to be managing it, not spending it. The lawyer sent them a letter demanding they pay it back within 30 days or face criminal charges for theft. Suddenly my parents weren't so casual anymore. They started panicking, calling relatives for loans, talking about selling the car. We thought you'd understand, my mom cried. We raised you in this house. Don't we deserve something nice? 3 weeks later, they handed me a check for $15,000. They had to take out a second mortgage to get the money. I deposited it and started college that fall. Haven't spoken to them since graduation day. Some people say I should forgive them because they're family, but I learned something important that summer. Being related to someone doesn't give them the right to steal your future.